Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. And on today's video we are going to be doing a humongous build. Now I'm going to try to describe what I'm doing as best as I can. I might add like a little line or something kind of showing how I'm going to do this, but essentially what I'm going to do is on the half of the Christmas core island, holiday, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be doing like a horseshoe shape. And it's going to be a ski slope where there's going to be a lift going all the way around. Now, I have done a ski slope before in the past, but this time it is going to be absolutely huge, and I think it'll be a really nice backdrop for the city. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do a huge cleanup because we definitely need one. So there's going to be a lot of terraforming and honestly a lot of weed picking and flowers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. And now that I got a bulk of the terraforming and, well, destroying done, we can go ahead and move, I believe, Cherry's house, and then also we need to demolish a bridge and a incline. So we can go ahead and do that, and then after I move everything, we'll time travel to the next day and then actually start with the new layout. Alright, so now that we're back on, well, we time travel to the next day, what we're going to be doing now is actually coming up with the shape. I just randomly thought of this idea and thought it would be kind of a cool backdrop for our winter island. And I don't know, I really enjoyed making one last year, and I think I can spicing things up by making a humongous one. On our last island, we did a kind of a New York style, like kind of backdrop. Maybe this city can be more of, I guess, like a skiing, snowboarding, like kind of vibe, I guess. So I'm gonna hope to capture that by making this. And then after this, and probably the future videos, we can build stuff around it to make it look even better. But now that I got all the water terraforming done, we can actually go ahead and expand this out just a little bit more and then get the actual shape, and we can start decorating. Now, I don't know if I'm being a little ambitious here, but the sheer scale of this build is absolutely ginormous. I did go ahead and grab some items. I do not think this will be enough, but we can see what we can do. So first thing we need to do is, well, first grab a lot of these items, but also we need to actually place them down strategically to where we can get kind of what we're going for here. So I guess I'm going to grab a lot of the swinging benches that I actually crafted all these and painted them all, unfortunately. But we're going to see about this. So something I want to do that I didn't do in my previous one is actually turn it the correct way. So in this build, there should be one going this way, aka like going up, and then one going down. So I need to make sure I do that, because in my last one I actually don't think I did that. So I want to make sure I do that. I don't think anyone really cares and or like points that out, but I just thought it would be a nice little touch, so I'm gonna do that. And then also I want to make for sure that I actually lined all this stuff up properly. I think I grabbed, okay, I need to grab one more utility pole, and then I'm gonna place it right beside here, just like so. And I'm gonna mirror the same thing on this side. Perfect. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted. So now you can actually have a staircase going up, which is, you know, too wide, and then there can be enough room for one on each side. And now for the tedious process of doing this over and over again. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And I kind of wanted to pause right here to say this. So Animal Crossing and items really do not like going at an angle. So you can only go, you know, these ways, like right here. So I'm gonna kind of have to improvise on this. So give me a break on this one. We're gonna have to, it's gonna be kind of weird, but it'll work. So now we'll have to go this way, but there will be kind of this weird transition right here. I don't know. We'll find a way to work around it. We always do. But I just kind of wanted to pause the video and say that just so, you know, everyone can see what I'm talking about here. I also need to make for sure that this is accurate, because if not, it will not line up the way I want it to. So I need to push this down one more. And then honestly, I could probably bring this in by one. And then there should be a utility pole here, which I do not have. I think this will be fine. Okay. All right, back to the video. and I didn't know if you guys caught this or not. So to create some interest, so it's not the same thing over and over again, I made this little drop-off point. I thought it was pretty cool. I probably will add like some sort of like stair or like ladder or something to make it look like only like workers or something could come down here. I thought it was kind of cool, and I don't know, we'll create I don't know, a better look overall or something. I don't really know. I do know that I'm going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of utility poles. I'm pretty sure I'm already out. Yeah, that is going to be a long time to get those, but so far everything is going really good. I think I might have enough swinging benches. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So let's keep on building. So I need a lot of utility poles. I think I need like 50 something or so to actually complete everything. So while I time travel for those, I'm actually going to go ahead and place down my inclines just to kind of, you know, kill two birds with one stone. And for the inclines, I think I'm actually just going to use like the very standard one because I think the brick one may look, I don't know, I just feel like a standard incline, or maybe even something. I'll tell you what, I think I actually might use the white plank ramp. I think that actually might look really good. So yeah, we're gonna roll with that. And yeah, so you're gonna see me do this 4 times over. I honestly thought I was actually going to use 8 because I thought it may have been like double wide, but we lucked out. So if we need them in the future, we still have quite a few more inclines that we can actually use. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get the ball rolling with this, and I'll be back once I have, well, I guess you guys will see me place them all. Okay, so now I am still working on getting more utility poles, but for the time being, I just kind of wanted to go over just some little areas that I may not get to right away, but like areas right here, I want there to be this fencing here. It's like a rope fence, but I think it works very, very well with this area. It doesn't take up like too much space, and also you can see through it. I just think it adds a lot more. And I don't know, I feel like that's really realistic looking, like if you ever actually go on a ski lift. I don't know if anyone has. There's always like these little, like, different types of railings that are like this. I really don't know, like, what they're called, but I don't know. I feel like it looks really cool. So I'm going to sprinkle these throughout, well, all this area. And then I got some actual, well, I say actual, but, you know, like the fence item. It's the one that actually looks like a chain link fence. We're gonna sprinkle those probably in a lot of the areas and see what it turns out like. I guess it's gonna look really good, but this is definitely gonna be a really big filler because this is a humongous area and we need to fill in, well, as much as possible. Okay, so I actually grabbed a lot more things that I will need. So I've actually run out of the cedar trees. And then also too, I decided to actually sprinkle in some of this fence. I just think the color difference is going to look really good. And I really like how there's snow on top of the railing. I just think that adds so much. So I'm going to add this to the top portion here. And I'm going to mirror the same thing on the other side. but I need to unfortunately grow in some trees, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. And then after this, I need to get some more pathing, and then also I think I need to grab the rest of the utility poles, and then we can actually start placing more stuff down for the build that we need. And just like in these awkward spots here, I grabbed some snowmen. Why not? I just think it's cute and festive, and I think it fits really well. I'm thinking about making some sort of like ski shop or something like that where you can rent stuff. We'll see what I come up with, but for right now, let's go ahead and start placing down some trees. And now that we got a lot of the tedious stuff out of the way, we can go ahead and start placing down these little tracks. I think these are going to be really good. Again, if you guys are interested in using any of these, they will be down in the description below. But I think these are going to be really, really like nice, especially to kind of fill in the already really white snow. They're going to be kind of like little tracks or something by people's feet or whatever they may be. You guys can also use them if you're doing like anything like with a sled or whatever it may be. I just feel like it's going to be a really nice filler. But yeah, we're going to do this all the way throughout. And then we also got the other style, the ones that are going in the different direction. Again, just to add some interest to the build. I'm kind of going like little wonky here and there just to make it not look so, I guess, symmetrical, but already it's added so much, and now we can do the same thing for this way over here. And I just wanted to show you guys really quick, just doing the same thing going this way though. We can't forget that this is going this way, because honestly I probably will mess that up at some point. But yeah, let's go ahead and fill in the rest of these with some pathing. And to add some more pathing here, I'm going to add this dirt pathing. Now, kind of like why the dirt path? But I feel like if you're skiing and you're going back up to get onto, I don't know, the ski lift, well, snow and dirt, I feel like it can make it a little bit muddy, so why not? And plus it kind of breaks up the white a little bit and adds something else for your eyes to look at. So I'm actually going to add this all the way throughout and just make little different designs here and there. Alright, so I actually opted to get some inclines just to help out, because I don't want to use anything, like I don't want to use inclines right here. I only really want to use these. I have an idea behind them, but I think it looks pretty cool, and we're trying to make this look as realistic as possible, just in case, like, you know, a maintenance team or something needs to get down here, they can use this ladder or whatever it may be. Also too, I went ahead and I got literally everything else I'm going to need. So now we can place down a lot of utility poles. Then I have a few other things I want to put around here just to spice things up. And then also I have a I'd say pretty good surprise for right here. So let's go ahead and get started placing down some utility poles and working on finishing this up. Okay, so now that we finally got all the utility poles laid out, just in the middle here, I wanted to place down some party light arches, just to, again, give it some of that, I guess, festiveness, and plus, give something else for everyone's eyes to look at, and I feel like they can just randomly go throughout. There doesn't need to be too much, and I also got basically a sample of every color. I think that will do, I don't know, it just will look a little bit different, and plus it will kind of cover up well, all the snow, I guess. It'll help cover it up just a little bit. And we're going to do that probably at least 2 on each, just because, well, I don't want to overdo it. And I don't feel like it needs too many. So I got, like I said, a sample of each color. I just feel like that will look the best. So that's what I'm going to do. And honestly, right here, unfortunately, I need to dig this spot out. But so far, this build is like insane. I've honestly, this has taken me 2 days so far to actually make this, which is pretty crazy. Typically, builds don't take me that long, but this build is absolutely huge. I mean, this is honestly maybe the biggest build I've ever done, which is really crazy for me to say. Actually, I don't want to use that. I have a white one that I want to use. Honestly, this one looks the best, but it'll be okay. I kind of like there being like different colors and stuff, just to kind of break up, you know, same old like white and everything. I actually need to space this one out right over here. Okay, so now that we got all of these laid out, we can make our way back down this way, and then we can honestly start finishing things up for real this time. We need a few more things done. So on each side here, there is, well, you see here a bunch of empty spots. So on this one, I'm going to create a hangout spot. So let me go ahead and grab some stuff, and then we can get decorating. Alright, so now that I got the stuff that I needed, there is a few things I want to start off with. So in the front right here, I was actually just thinking we could use another party light arch, again, just to create some interest to like the entrance of this place. I feel like it's fitting and it looks cool, so why not? So we're going to place that there. And also too, I want this to be really just a hangout spot, and I don't ever get to use these frozen items, so I definitely want to throw these in there when I can. So we're just going to place these pillars just kind of randomly for the time being, just to help give us some height. And then also I could pick up my storage shed that doesn't need to be there, and I guess just start placing down things. So I did grab some of these ski racks because, well, this is a ski resort, so I feel like that is fitting. Let me see, I think I grabbed another one right here. Perfect. And then now we can place down some more things. I think like right over here, again, it's kind of random, but I really like the sled, and I just feel like that's a really cute thing to put somewhere, especially in this build. And where this is going to be a hangout area, I went ahead and grabbed some frozen chairs too. I just think that's really, I don't know, cute and inviting, so I want to throw those in there too. I grabbed another one. There it is. Go ahead and place that down. And then right here in the center, there it is. I grabbed our little leaf campfire. Can't have a like a Christmas outing or whatever without some fire. I feel like that's really cute, and that filled in the area very nicely. Now what I want to do for over here, so with the ski lift, there has to be something to operate it. So for me to kind of, I guess, make something to operate it, I grabbed these amazing machines. Now only someone like, honestly, me would probably come visit an island and know what this is for. But I just think it's really cool, and this can be like the generator or engine for a build. I just feel like it will look really cool, so I wanted to throw that in there too. And I actually grabbed like 6 of them for all of the area, but this is this portion done. Now, of course, I need a time travel to actually grow in the trees, but for the time being, that will suffice. Actually, I lied to you. I actually grabbed something else too, and this is like a hack. I feel like a lot of people actually don't know about this, and I think it's really cool. Now, I used this in my last like holiday island, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just a genius idea. Let's see. So right here, if you get a, let me find it. It is, here it is, a glowing moss boulder, and make it white. It just looks like a bundle of snow, like just like a lot of snow compressed together. Also too, right here, kind of forgot, I did actually grab a lot of items for this build. Let me see. I wanted to place down a little barrier thing right here, and then on the other side grab like a little caution cone, just to kind of emphasize it's not for like normal people to be over there. And then also I just saw a frozen counter. When do you ever get to use this item? I feel like this is super cool. I'm actually gonna make it kind of go out this way a little bit more, and then maybe I can rotate it. Maybe one more. There we go. Very cool. Now this is a super cozy spot. Now we can actually make our way down this way. So I did grab a few more things, especially over here. This is the important part to me when it comes to our little generator thing, that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this area just needs something different. So I wanted to kind of create like an emergency stop. I feel like that would be really cool, and I feel like that's something that you would maybe see like on a ski resort. So we're gonna go ahead and move these out. And then if you place it this way, I'm gonna have to kind of juggle through items here, but I'm actually gonna press this all the way down this way, and then I should have another amazing machine I could put down right here. And then on this side here, when do you ever get to see this item? This is the emergency stop button. I feel like it was too cute and gimmicky not to use, so we're gonna put that right there. Hopefully some random person doesn't come down and just stop everything. But I don't know, I like to think that this is pretty realistic, and if something were ever to come, like an emergency, there has to be some sort of stop button. So why not? I feel like that was really cool. So I can put everything back now. And now we can actually go to where kind of the exciting part is, like I was saying before. I guess if I have my other amazing machines, I can place them down too. But over here, I'm actually going to put my house over here. I'm going to make a lodge. Now, it's not going to be over, like, I don't know. It's not going to be too crazy. It's just going to be a wooden lodge for people, like random people to rent out. So I want to do that. Now, I don't want these trees to despawn. Let me see. If I place it right here, I'm fairly certain the trees will despawn if I put that there. So I think I have to go out one more, maybe. And again, so this has to be like really centered for it to actually work. All right. And then I want to show you guys what the layout looks like too, because I did change out the exterior and it is perfect. We're gonna go ahead and put this bad boy down, and then we're gonna time travel and decorate around the house, and then one room inside the house, and then we can actually wrap things up. And actually, before we time travel, I want to lay out some more stuff. Go figure. So I went ahead and grabbed some more snowman and stuff too, just because I want this to be as like filled as possible. So I grabbed a lot of random stuff to kind of throw out to see what we can create. And I also found something else I wanted to add over here at our little like chill out spot. I think will be, I don't know, pretty cool. So I want to place down some more snowmen over here. And then also too, I want to incorporate more of our little boulders that we've got, because I just feel like they're such a cool item, and I feel like it really does add to like the snow effect. Anyways, so over here, there is this one little spot like right back here. You won't be able to get to it, but it's okay. I wanted to add this. It's just a little outhouse. I feel like you're going to need to use the restroom at some point, so might as well throw that in there. And then we can push this back and just make it the same. But this spot is so cool. It's honestly a really quick build over here, but man, it really does add up with like all the items and stuff you can put down. I just feel like that looks really good. And then I want to add more just to this side, just because I feel like it is maybe a little bit bare. So I want to throw in some stuff here and there. Maybe right in front of here I can just throw in a snow boulder. Why not? I feel like that adds a lot. Just little stuff, honestly. And then over here too, I do want to add another amazing machine somewhere. Maybe I could put it... Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll let it slide on this part. Let's go ahead. Tell you what, this spot is really empty over here. I'm not going to fill in this spot over here just because in a snow resort, really all there is trees. Everything else is like really clean. Like you don't have to worry about like a lot of random stuff and like it being like overfilled and stuff. So I'm not really going to worry about down here too much. The trees will kind of take up the space for me and less work I have to do. And then down here, of course, I did grab some more stuff. Added a little construction sign and another like little safety barrier. It's cute, and honestly, it really does make things look a lot more realistic. All right, now we can go ahead and time travel. I'm gonna time travel probably like 3 days, so the trees on the far right side can grow in, and then we can start decorating our house. Alright, so now that we actually got our house over here, we can go ahead and start with decorating. Now I did grab just a lot of like wooden stuff to kind of fill this in. Now it doesn't need to be perfect by any means. I'm not even going to do like any of the other rooms. It's just going to be enough to fill in, well, really everything. So now what I want to do is start by placing down, well, the wall, as you see. Also too, I feel like the Turkey Day rug is so cozy and it looks really nice. So I definitely wanted to add this. And then I did grab another rug. I like separating like parts of the house. I feel like it makes it so much bigger, and definitely where you want this one to be more inviting. I just feel like it adds a lot. This lace rug is really nice too. And now over here, I was going to go with a big fireplace, but I opted out and didn't. Instead, I grabbed like a wood burning stove. There it is. And I don't know, I just feel like it's super cute and cozy. Again, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. And now over here, I wanted to add another like little log stuff just along the side. And then now we can make this into like a little like sitting area, because typically cabins aren't filled like to the brim with stuff. It's just like, you know, the basics. Now I do think I actually made a table. Now let's see how long it takes me to find said table. There it is. We can grab this, and then I also did grab a lot of like different like little knickknacks and stuff too to help fill in the area just a little bit better. Grab that. Okay, so now we can go ahead and place down our table. Again, if I can actually find stuff, which it's always really embarrassing looking for stuff and you can't find it, especially when you're doing a live recording. I don't know, it makes me feel really awkward. I'm actually going to press that in just by one, and then I do have one more chair somewhere. There we go. And also to make it look just a little bit more random, I did grab one of these. Let me see. A log stool. Again, doesn't have to be perfect by any means. And also to help fill in the area too, I grabbed like a little shed. Oh, not that. That needs to go outside. Because we are going to make like a little outhouse. This is what I'm looking for. Perfect. Again, just very simple but cute stuff. And then I wanted to put a holiday candle. Now I think I can put this in the middle. Nice. All right, cool. So now for the wall, I did grab some things. Let's see if I remember how to decorate, because I don't really do it too often. There we go. So I think log cabins typically have a lot of random stuff just scattered out on the wall that really helps. Let's see. See, like, why did that one hide? All right, we can put this one right here. And I think it's pretty festive to put that, like, right there. And now we already have a lot of stuff over here going on. So I feel like we need to put more stuff over here. That's probably a little too low. Now, let's see. Now, I do have a few other things that I want to place down. But it's always super awkward looking for stuff. Let's see. I mean, I could put down a tent. Maybe let's try that out and see what that looks like. Maybe it'll be a little bit more cozy. I don't know. And then I also want to put down a tree though. I wonder if I put it over here, it will help fill in the area a lot more. Perfect. Okay. Now we're actually making some progress here. Maybe turn that around that way. Let's see. I know I grabbed some more stuff. I guess I could put a ski rack right here too. So like when you're done, you can have somewhere to put stuff. Yeah, okay. Again, super cozy, super basic, but it's the little things, you know, that works. And also too, I did grab, I think I'll need to go in like our little creative mode to actually place down this item here. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is a standard log cabin. Again, it doesn't have to be anything extremely fancy by any means. I wonder if I put this right in front of the door, what that would look like. I tell you what, let's do that to kind of help fill in that area just a little bit better. Cool. All right, something nice and cozy. Now we can actually work our way outside, and I have a few ideas. I want to see how we can make this work because we are kind of on a limited area. Let's see. I did grab. Here it is. All right. So I wanted there to be like a little brick oven, like for wood and stuff out here. I just think that's cute. And then I think I grabbed more stuff. I could be really wrong though. If you guys know me, I am typically very wrong when it comes to stuff. So I did not want there to be a mailbox here. I did grab a little reef though. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did decorate the door. And for something cute out front, just to make it look more cabin-like, I grabbed a little lantern. I just feel like that was super cute. Let me go grab a few more things and we can finish up decorating. Alright, so now I'm back and I grabbed a few more things. I think over here I can maybe fit a little dog house. Perfect. Again, we're going for a super cozy vibe. It doesn't have to be anything like crazy by any means. Now over here, right in the front, I want to put some more firewood. And since we gathered this firewood, I grabbed a chainsaw. When do you ever get to use a chainsaw? And I love like the angle it's going. It's honestly a really perfect fit. And over here, just to fill in the area a little bit better, place down a snowman. Why not? And then honestly too, even over here, I think I have another one. Yep, go ahead and place this down too. Super cute already. And then maybe, I don't know if this will look ridiculous or not, but let's try it out. I don't know if I like that. Here, let me see. I tell you what, it fills in the area pretty well, so I'm gonna leave it. And then I also wanted to add a outhouse just randomly. I'm doing this on purpose just because I just feel like it's funny and I don't ever get to use stuff like this. So it's honestly, it's really fun and it definitely makes me like the game a lot better when I get to use things I haven't used over and over before. Now I did a party light arch on the other side. So I think I'm gonna add one right here too. Okay, and then I did have another ski rack and a sled. Now I'm trying to think where I could possibly put that. Maybe over here? I know you won't be able to see it, but honestly, maybe if I go out one more. Yeah, alright, that's nice. And then I want to use more boulders and stuff. So I'm going to throw one down just somewhere randomly. Just because I can. And then maybe towards the front I can add a little sled. You know what? Let's go ahead and plop this down. Alright guys. We are done. Let's go ahead and do our final walkthrough on our ski resort, whatever I'm going to call it. I don't know quite yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Alright guys, that wraps up today's big video. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video today. This video was absolutely crazy. It took me a really long time. So hopefully this guys inspired you to build something big or go out of your comfort zone, because honestly, this kicked my butt. This was a very long process, but it was definitely worth it. I love the outcome of everything. If you guys did like today's video and want to see more Animal Crossing content, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on your way out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.